Shalom, everyone. This Shabbat is Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, the saddest day of the Jewish year, the only other full fast day, meaning 25 hours other than Yom Kippur. And yet, the fast and the observances of Tisha B'Av are postponed until Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday. And so why is this? On Yom Kippur, if it falls on Shabbat, we still observe Yom Kippur, we still fast, but there's something about Tisha B'Av that deems it necessary to move it to the next day. Or perhaps it's something actually about Shabbat that is so important that we move the fast day until the next day. So what is it? Well, Rabbi Yehuda Aryeh Leib Alter, who died in 1905, a brilliant Hasidic master, gives us the following insight. Quotes Echad, Lamentations, which is the Megillah, the book of the Bible that we read on Tisha B'Av. In the beginning it says, Echa yeshba badad ha'ir, alas, sits alone the city of Jerusalem, alone or lonely. But why not in ruins? Why lonely or alone? And he looks at this and he says, Badad, bet dalid dalid. Bechol derachecha de'ehu. In all of God's ways, you should know God. So how does that have anything to do with being alone or lonely? He says, because even when we're in exile, as we were exiled 2,000 years ago from Jerusalem, from Israel, the destruction of the temple, and of course, now in our own lives, in our own times, we feel in exile in many ways, and we feel lonely, but it reminds us, Badad is also Bechol derachecha da'ehu, that even in exile, we can know God, and God is with us, and we can know God in all of God's ways. All of God's ways includes in our times of exile and loneliness and feeling alone. Now, what is the sign that even in exile, God is still with us? We find it in the Torah, where it says, Beini uvein Yisrael oti leolam. It's like in the Vishamru that we say on Shabbat. Between you and between I and the people of Israel, this is an everlasting sign, meaning a sign that Shabbat, that God's with us at all times. We are not in this state of aloneness or loneliness, of bididut, of badad. And therefore, Tisha B'Av is postponed when it falls on Shabbat. And Shabbat takes precedence to let us know that even in that state of loneliness, of being alone, of exile, that we can know God in all of God's ways, and God is with us in every moment and every place. Shabbat Shalom.